Hi, hello. Welcome to the second seminar of the series, Balancing Your Energies. Today we are going, let me see, the mic is good. All right, today we're going to work on our sacral chakra. And it's a very important chakra, obviously. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this chakra. What does it do? What causes the imbalances of the chakra? What kind of practices you can implement to balance out that energy? And I'm gonna introduce myself for those who don't know. My name is Julia Dars. I'm an empowerment facilitator. I'm an instructor of neurographics. I'm a aesthetic coach, relationship and dating coach for men and women. I'm also a former nutritionist and fitness coach. So I kind of have quite enough of credential, but it's not about me today. So welcome to this session. A little bit before we start, I would like for you to have quiet time. If you're watching this in the recording, please make sure you're gonna have like an hour for yourself without distractions. If you think that you're gonna be, going back and forth, it's better if you stop this right now and just dedicate the hour for yourself, because it's very important to be in the flow. It's very important when we open up the container, we're going to start the practice. It's very important for you to actually be focused for the best results, obviously. And I'm here to deliver you the best results. So please do this for yourself, for the sake of this practice, for for your sacral chakra. All right, so let me share my screen very quick and start here. See, share screen. All right, awesome. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you can see and you can read through it, obviously it's only 5 levels here. Our chakra system kind of quite similar to this. So I like to start from here. And if you can see the second layer from the bottom, it's safety needs, right? Predictability, control, emotional security, financial security, law and order, freedom from fear, social stability, property, health, and well-being. This is what Maslow's hierarchy of needs show for the second layer. Now, if we move forward, and we're gonna see hierarchy of needs expanded, pretty much is absolutely the same, but it has the 6th layer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th layer, and the 6th one. So if we scroll forward, we have the our chakra system. And we already done the seminar for root chakra. So if you haven't seen that, it's in the freebies and courses and freebies on my website, myheroesquest.life. You can watch that, start with the root chakra, maybe it has a little bit more sense, but also you can continue and then come back to that one. We're going to be doing neurographic session, but I will explain to you what does it mean if you're absolutely new here a little bit later. So our sacral chakra is our sexuality, it's our sensuality, sensitivity, intimacy, desire, giving and receiving, letting go, right? So I think it's important for both men and women, right? We do need to be connected to those feelings and emotions. I think also in our day and age, it's very important for women especially to reconnect with their sacral chakra, with all this movement of lady boss. And I'm capable of doing this for myself. I can buy myself flowers and stuff like that, right? Because I see more and more women being a little bit more kind of not rude, but very bland in their emotions and feelings. And sometimes just being, what does it mean to be a woman? It's being in the flow, it's a chaos, it's a little bit of here and there, like just feeling yourself, within your body. and absolutely enjoying everything that you do. So we see that safety and security correlates with our sacral chakra, health, family, order, and stability. Now here you can see that the element of the sacral chakra is water. And again, women also, women, like a woman is water, right? So women very often characterized as being as water, right? It flows, it's sometimes very deep, it's sometimes very shallow, but that's the woman. So I think it's very important for women, especially, to be connected with their sacral chakra and to balance that out. So sacral chakra is located below navel in your uterus. So you can hear anatomical connection is lower abdominal, uterus, ovaries, kidneys, spleen, bladder, reproduction, and blood sugar. So if I scroll a little bit further, we have Robert Deal's pyramid neurological connection. So we see that actually our sacral chakra also manages our behavior, right? So the more connected you are, I think the more, I don't want to say predictable your behavior, but you not floating on the roller coaster of emotional instability, of like mood swings, and etc. And the next one is another slideshow that I want to show you is our, like the sacral chakra is action. Action is sort of a being state, like doing, right? So will goes to this. Let's see what we have there. Next one. Okay, no, it's homework. It's actually from my course. So yeah, so that's basically everything that I wanted to say about the chakra itself. Sacral chakra is about emotions, focuses on creativity, body confidence, emotional and sensual needs. You may feel lonely, you may feel that you're going through emotional roller coasters, as I said, self-conscious, low libido, practices that you can do. And actually what we're going to do is one of the practices that you can perform for balancing your energy in sacral chakra. It's creativity, any type of creative movement. It could be dancing, drawing, and we're going to be drawing today. It could be singing. You can simply also take a lot of like, bath with essential oils. You can eat sweet fruits, mangoes, coconut, also very good, oranges. You can wear, if you want to like also enhance that, an orange color, because like the color of the sacral chakra is orange. So maybe, like orange underwear, right? If you don't like that, maybe paint your nails orange. Maybe buy a pillow that will be orange. So something that will constantly bring that color to your eyes. All right. So, and now we will, let me stop the share. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start our practice by activating our neural connection. So I already told you what it is. It's safety, it's creativity, it's body, it's having fun, it's actually enjoying every movement. So are you enjoying, just being here, sitting here? Are you comfortable in your body? Hormones also, by the way, with imbalanced sacral chakra, your hormones kind of all over the place. So maybe check in with your doctor, see what's going on there. It's actually very, very, I very recommend you to do this at least twice a year. So everything is good with you. It's easier to prevent things than to heal it when it's already imbalanced. So we're gonna start with immunographics, and let me just turn my camera. I'm going to use this camera for now so you can see my drawing and I can guide you through it. So this is our first chakra. This is how it looks like. Again, if you missed that, go back. It's on my Heroes Quest .life. In the folder courses and freebies, it's there. So do this absolutely amazing practice. So I'm going to skip that. You're going to need this clear sheet of paper and also the reflection sheet. So in neurographics, we are, and let me show you what neurographics. It's not about neurographics, obviously, but I just want to show you what it is. So if you can see, neurographics has its pattern, has its rules. It's absolutely scientific method. We have over 70 scientific papers written, and it's been proven to be one of the tools for working professional, working like psychologists and stuff like that, coaches. So you can see the pattern. The pattern is the line is unpredictable. It doesn't go to where you expect it to go, right? It's not really symmetrical. So our nothing is symmetrical in nature, and that's why it's such an amazing practice and such close to your body, to your brain, because we are asymmetrical, not non-symmetrical. So this is absolutely great practice for literally anything. Also, our brain understands shapes and lines, or it understood it before it understood spoken word. So this is absolutely native language to your subconscious. You're gonna absolutely feel it. I'm gonna guide you, don't worry. Even though if you see it for the first time, absolutely no worry about that. But before we start, we have certain rules in neurographics, and we're gonna start with writing down topic 1.0, right? And in this topic, I'm gonna write down sacral chakra. Why are we doing this? Okay, here we go. We're doing this because we need to activate our neurons, neural connections that you have. Not necessarily towards sacral chakra, but think more broadly like emotions, my emotional stability, my creativity, my body confidence, my sensual and sexual needs. Think about enjoying, things that you do. Think about bringing up this energy and just expanding this chakra and balancing it up. So think about in this term rather than just sacral chakra, your libido, how good you feel yourself in your body. Okay, so I'm gonna set 2-minute timer, and within those 2 minutes you're just gonna write a free flow of words. Anything, I will open up this, and anything that comes into your mind when you think about sacral chakra energy and stuff like that. So I'm gonna set up 2-minute timer and we're gonna write down words. Let's go. Okay. And time is up. So now, what we're gonna do now? We're gonna highlight those words that either kind of like, you know, weird maybe to you. Maybe you're like, well, I don't know what this word is doing here. Maybe words that actually bring some sort of a emotional charge, right? So and also pay attention to, I have a lot of verbs here. So it's a lot about movement itself. I also have three languages. I have Russian, English, and Belarusian here. That's what's also very funny. So I have words like work, joy, hide, right? So for me, hide. Okay, why does this word came here? What is it doing here? If I were coaching you, I would be like, well, maybe I'm hiding my sexuality. Maybe I'm hiding my sensuality somewhere, and it really resonates with me. So I'm going to highlight this word and then just contemplate, maybe meditate. Maybe I'll do another session, graphical session here for this word. By the way, in our membership site, we have a lot of practices that you're gonna absolutely love. So I have flower here, I have orgasm, I have money, which is very interesting. And I'm like, oh yeah, man, good that I have it here. I have a smile, um, woman, woman's energy. I have victory. I have tiger. Like that's interesting. Tiger. Why is it there? I have kiss, verb. Um, I have open up. I have dancing, um, and I have make someone fall in love with you, kind of like this, not necessarily in a romantic way, maybe also in platonic. So, which is interesting, right? It's actually one word in Russian. So I'm gonna reflect on it, how I feel right now in the beginning of the practice, and you do the same. My kind of back hurts just a little bit. Also, I have tightness in my neck. Um, I feel quite, you know, grounded. What is my energy now? Like when I think about my sacral chakra, do I feel like a 10, like it's all stable, or do I feel, based on whatever I said right now in the beginning, that it's not there? I totally feel it's not there. I think it's somewhere around 6. So I would like to get it up towards like closer to 10. Maybe it's 8, maybe it's 9, it would be nice. So you do exactly the same work, okay? If you need to pause me, please do that. Don't rush. I'll be doing faster for the sake of the time. But for you, just to kind of uh, get it with your own pace. So I'm just going to set it aside here, not too far away, so I can actually reflect if needed. So right now, we're going to start with a little bit of tuning in. So I'm going to ask to do this with your palms, rub it, sit with a straight back, inhale, exhale, have your water next to you. I also now burning an incense, so I have a very good uh, flavor in my apartment, very good scent. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to ask the universe to help me with this practice, to move my energy, to expand my sacral chakra, and to enjoy the practice. And I'm going to spread this energy on this sheet. Okay, very good. So I'm going to start with this pencil. See? So I'm not gonna do like very thick lines right now, just because if something you can, like write, like change it. So I'm not gonna use a marker as of now yet. And I really like drawing chakras with pencils. It kind of looks a little bit more aesthetically beautiful to me. So right now, what we're gonna do, and let me just maybe show you sacral chakra. How does it look? So this would be our sacral chakra symbol. We have 6 petals, right? So this is somehow we're gonna draw something like this. Okay. Not necessarily the same. Okay, again, it's your drawing. You are the creator of this. So I'm gonna start with sitting a little bit higher. With a circle. You can probably barely see it, so I'm gonna make it just a little bit more visible. That's very good for me. I think this is how I want my chakra to be, right? And we can absolutely could have done a test, but I just want to save some time here. So right now, for to do it a little bit easier, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw very almost like invisible line here in the middle, and two lines. Again, not necessarily should be super symmetrical, okay? So I'm gonna just so you can see it more clear, I'm gonna draw it a little bit more pronounced here. So we're gonna have 6 petals. Somehow you wanna maybe like do these in the middle. So this is where the petal will start and end. Okay. And again, it's just the design goes first. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. For those perfectionists right there, probably it drives you crazy now that the petals aren't so equal. But again, this is the beauty of neurographics. Petal number 5. Here, petal number 6. Okay, so if you have an eraser, you can erase this. Unfortunately, I don't think I have one in hand, but it's okay. So good. So now next we have kind of this half of the circle inside. This. And now we have a symbol. So 2 ways of how you can make the symbol. You can draw with like this line or the straight line. So I prefer kind of like this half circle. From here, I'm gonna draw. And this is like the letter A. Every time I do chakras balancing series, they all look different. And it's like a circle here. So this is the design. Now we actually going to draw the chakra, okay? So while you're doing this, I would like for you to just tune in inside of your body. Tune in inside, think about what would you like to maybe manifest on this level. It's mine. Do you want to balance out that energy for yourself? Do you want to have joy in receiving money? Attract money, not chase. Let's say I want this chakra to be full of passion, sexuality, and if there are men who are doing this practice now, it's not only about well, woman energy, like sexual energy also goes towards a man, right? With you and flirting, maybe. When man has balanced sacral chakra, they can confidently come up to a woman because their intention is clear, right? Remember what I told you, that's like this, the sacral chakra is about will and action. So they feel the connection with their body, with their sexuality. Same goes to a woman, right? So a woman feels very natural in her body. She literally have joy touching herself, right? Like she knows how to flirt, comes easily to her. Mhm. While I'm drawing, I'm also imagining like this chakra kind of being inside of me and just expanding. My hormonal system is stabilizing right now. So what we're going to do next is going to now create the neurographic pattern here. And again, this is the line that does not repeat itself on each part of its movement. This for now. So I'm gonna create this pattern around the circle. Bring it to life. So as you can see, if you divide this line to similar length sequences, the line isn't the same. It's very, very alive. It's very natural. It's very flowing. So again, if you're new to here and you'd like to learn a little bit more about neurographics, I have a lot of free stuff on my website where you can learn this tool. I'm absolutely in love with this tool. Maybe that's why my sacral chakra is doing okay. Not like 10, but because I do a lot of drawings. We also have a rule where if we see an angle with two lines crossing each other, um, we very accurately round this. Look how different it looks right now when I just added a couple lines, right? I love when I'm doing any sort of like manifestation sessions or chakra series, I like to work on the state of being, not so much of like, oh, I would like to manifest more money. Um, because mine is just an exchange tool, right? Or like, I would love to manifest a house. I'd rather ask you, how would you like to feel on this level? How would you like to feel? Well, I'm definitely want to feel emotionally secure, emotionally stable, right? Like, meaning like I'm not floating on waves. In 1 minute I'm here, the second minute I'm there. right? It's sometimes it happens when this is that time of the month, but in general, right? I would like to have a lot of creativity because creative way brings the flow. Creative way uh, sparkles the life itself, right? When it's not about just like some sort of an art project, right? You can absolutely creatively do anything and like be in tune with yourself while doing that, enjoying every moment. Maybe I'd like to have like some creative ways of working with my clients. Maybe I can come up with something more creative, uh, improve everything, right? So think about this in this perspective, from this perspective, and constantly check in with your body. How do you feel? I feel a little bit of pressure in my head, which is very common when you do neurographics because you're activating so many neurons. You kind of also um, creating new neural connections. I would like absolutely feel like self-conscious. So we can start now adding some colors here, and you can use not only orange, obviously. You can grab, let's say like here, I took a little bit more kind of um, reddish color, although it does look like orange on paper. The chanting for this chakra is Bum. So you can also, chanting actually is very useful, very helpful for your brain. Opens up your nasal cavity, brings a lot of nitric oxide to your brain, so you can chant like um, um. Try doing that. Oof. Stay within the practice. I know that not a lot of people, can sometimes disengage from their daily activities and tasks and to-do lists, and like all they do is just worry about this. But well, by the way, like stress, anxiety, that's what causes also the imbalanced chakra. Because if you think about it, right, if you in a very stressful mode, there is no time for creativity because creativity or the muse, right? What is the it's muse that comes to you? It doesn't come when you're stressed out. And that's why people experience like that kind of dullness of life. They don't enjoy it because it's simply just to do. I wake up, I do the same thing. It's like, this groundhog day. But what they don't realize is that not faster, but slower. When you stop and you actually think about, like, let's take a washing dishes practice. I love washing dishes. I know many people don't like washing dishes, but I love washing dishes because I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to be very self-conscious in every moment. I'm trying to stop and enjoy. like not just go through it, but actually enjoy it. Because otherwise, like anyway, I have to wash the dishes. It's in a way inevitable, so I might as well take maybe extra 1 minute, but I also will enjoy it. And you can absolutely cultivate the joy. It just as any, I think my opinion, joy is just as like knowing Microsoft Word. You need to cultivate it. You need to invite it. You need to like, when you're eating a chocolate, I don't know why I brought chocolate, but it's like the best example. Instead of just like throwing it in your mouth and not even chewing it, stop. Try to engage with this. Try to like, oh my, savor it. Mm, oh my goodness, it's the best piece of the chocolate, right? That's your senses. That's your joy, uh, passion. That's where it comes from. I know that I've just been there and was I came to the point where I'm like, okay, I really like I don't know what else can I do to enjoy my life. That kind of mentality of not enoughness. I need more. I need more. I need more, and that's how I literally lost, touch with any joy of my life, just because I was going through the motion. But when I started, cultivating more awareness, doing spiritual practices, I realized that I can experience joy in even in those things that I thought are super boring, or the tasks that I was doing, like, oh my God, I can't wait to finish it. Instead of it, I'm like, wow, let's actually get into the deep flow. Let's do this mindfully. And it came to each practice in my life, whether I'm at the gym, whether I'm, again, washing dishes, walking in the morning with my dog, responding or working with clients. I literally try to focus on that one thing and get the best out of it. And life becomes so much more colorful after that. You literally can feel joy in every movement, every breath you take, every word you say, like every person you interact with. It becomes way, way better. Instead of like, going somewhere and just spending money, you spend this money like with joy, with like, wow, actually reflecting on what just happened. Like, what did you buy? Okay, that's so awesome. I love it. See how you feel right now. I feel a lot of heat. Like I'm sitting and I'm feeling like my body just like burning. If you feel the same, it means that the energy is rising, it's there. So stay with this, continue. Again, use any colors. You can also leave the white because it's also a color, so it doesn't have to be all, you know, um, colored, every cell, every shape. Please try to bring your own flavor, because again, we are this, especially this practice is about sacral chakra. It's about your joy. It's about your body. It's about enjoying it. It's about getting into this practice, into this movement. So just enjoy it. Bring the colors that you like. Also, you can mix the colors. As you can see, I took completely different colors, like a pinkish fuchsia, spiking so. Yeah, please don't try to rush. I'm just doing it faster so I can keep this practice short. But just try to enjoy it. Try to get into the flow. Maybe also think about certain things that maybe certain events that you have or people. Like think that you want to bring that joy to this event. Maybe it's a family gathering, it's a birthday, maybe it's just a party or a night out with your friends, or just even day-to-day life. I would like to wake up and really like have an orgasm from just waking up. Why not? Yeah, I want to do that. Why not? Everything is possible. Opening eyes, and you can also like imagine that. Like, oh, I'm opening my eyes in the morning. Sheets are so soft. And I'm smiling. There's a pleasant scent in my room. The sun is shining through the window. This is the new life. This is the new day. I'm so grateful for having this opportunity to be on this earth. I'm gonna bring this joy through my entire day. Go at work, or if you are working from home, I'm gonna make every move of today meaningful, thoughtful, joyful. I'm gonna turn on music and I'm gonna dance and just move my body. Even if you don't know how to dance, doesn't matter. Again, as I already said, you can mix the colors. yellow. It's over here. Like a spark, a beam of light. Oof. I'm gonna promise myself. By the way, for that, you can leave these somewhere in front of you to remind you, neural counter, neural correction, neurons, neural connection about your promise that you, from now on, I'm gonna enjoy my life in full. I'm gonna feel everything. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna express my emotions. I'm confident. Keep my promises. Promise to be very self-aware, self-conscious. I'm gonna let my life sleep. My fingers. I'm gonna embrace my sexuality. I'm gonna embrace my sensuality. I'm gonna do practices that help me with that connection, help me to energize and balance my sacral chakra. Oof. Okay. So good. So good. What I can do now is to have, wish I would have orange. Let's see. This one. This one like a brown. Sorry, let me check. So you can do just use your marker now. Maybe just make, you know, the symbol of the sacral chakra more pronounced. See, just like gives it some depth. So this is our sacral chakra. Um, you don't have to do it super fast, as I already told you. You can literally stop somewhere, just reflect, just get more into the movement itself, right? Maybe you need to add lines somewhere. I definitely probably gonna work and add more lines in here, just to kind of, because it feels a little bit empty as opposed to this. Yeah, and continue tuning in into the chakra. Let me turn my camera. Go. I would also like for you to reflect. Um, how do you feel right now? So my energy at this chakra was kind of 6. I'd say it's like 7.5 now, right? It's definitely not 10. I'm gonna continue working. I'm gonna continue after the session. Definitely gonna take a bath, relaxation, some essential oils, some Epsom salt, a beautiful, relaxing music. I'm gonna turn on some lights, candles while eating. So something like this, right? Something that really brings the joy. I'm gonna also reflect on the words that I had right there. Please, after you finish your drawing, set another 2 minutes and do one more set of words, and then compare those two. How do they differ? Um, do you have more verbs? Do you have more nouns? And first or second set of verbs, and just analyze, just reflect on that. Just ask yourself questions. Well, interesting. Why do I feel this? How do I feel now? After this practice, I feel like I'm actually, maybe you had some insights. Like while drawing, I thought about, oh, I actually danced today. So I'm also a former professional dancer. So I do dance to choreo for myself, and it's actually very freeing. And I've noticed today I had different movements. My body was moving differently in more like a feminine way. So yeah, I also love to do practices, and also it's good for men as well. When I just put some music on and I'm just moving. When I'm going outside and walking, I do some breathing and I move my body as well. I move my arms, I move my back, like I do something like this. So I'm constantly trying to be engaged and feel the moment. So thank you so much for joining today. Um, you have root chakra seminar also here, so you can check it out. If you haven't done already, highly recommend that. I'll be doing next chakras probably in another 3 weeks, so you can come back here. Also sign up for the email. We don't spam. I don't like spam. Honestly, I barely read my emails. That's why I don't really subscribe to anything. But I like when I like something and I'm really interested in knowing like new events and stuff like that, maybe new deals. I definitely sign up for those, and usually they don't spam. So I kind of like it, and I keep this same way. We send very little emails if we have, practices like this, if we have certain events coming up on or courses. if there is some sort of a discount or some product goes on a discount, we'll do so. And yeah, some wisdom drops. I highly recommend for you to read our blog. I'm writing it myself, and that's something that I would probably not probably, but I talk about this, and certain ideas come from where I just talk to my friends, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Like the last blog is about where to start your mindful journey and your self-development journey, because a lot of people are like, yeah, but where do I start? So practices like neurographics like this, they help you to tune in with your body, tune in with the higher self, listen to your intuition, integrate things, bring up more feelings and emotions, and really understand those and have the meanings for those. So everyone is welcome. I highly recommend you joining us. Would mean a world to me, and I know that we do our best to just improve our services, do more workshops like this, more webinars, more seminars, more courses are coming up as well. So we're working on a lot of like interesting one. So thank you so much for this practice. Just enjoy, just tune in. I highly recommend you just not do anything, just relax, take a bath, go for a walk, enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video when we will be working on our third energy center, and this is our what's that? I lost the word. See, I'm just enjoying the moment. Solar plexus chakra. Okay, that's a very actual interesting one. I had the most imbalances in this chakra for sure. So thank you so much, and see you next time. Enjoy your time. That was Julia Dars and my heroes quest. Bye, my heroes.